I'm back. So my name is Amina. I am the founder of Cooking Szn. And for those of you who don't know me, I cook. I think I've always had a love for food. Food has been my shit. I'm a New Yorker, born and raised, restaurant eater, and I've eaten, 20 plus cuisines. I love it all. So during the pandemic, I think was the hardest time for me, as I think it was for everyone else. And it was a time to find and discover passions, right? And so my passion was already uncovered from a young age. I love to eat. So that wasn't new. But what I did have to figure out was how the hell was I going to find the foods that I wanted to eat while the country was shut down. You know what I'm saying? So I went to the kitchen, fell in love with the thought of what I wanted to make and how it comes out on a dish. Became obsessed with that. Just conceptualizing what you want and putting it on a plate. It's freaking amazing. And 9 times out of 10 it would come out pretty damn good. That's how Cooking Szn came about. And then someone had told, one of my homegirls was go on TikTok, become a TikToker. I'm like, that sounds crazy. And then I started becoming this whole TikToker. So I'm not a social media person per se, but I love cooking. And then I learned that I love sharing. Because you build this amazing little community, and I was so thankful for that. I was yo, you can have a community of people that love food. Fire. So yes, that's how Cooking Szn became about. And yeah, shout out to all my foodies. I love you guys. I hate when things have to get deep. I feel like I'm a pretty deep person, but I try to not be so deep because I'm an Aquarius and we're very touchy when it comes to subjects. It's I don't really want to talk about it because then my gangster side will be lost. I'm so thankful for the pandemic because it opened all of these new opportunities to something I had never thought of when it comes to content creation. But because of the pandemic, I feel I didn't have enough confidence in myself at the time. I was so lost. I feel a lot of people can relate. I was having full-blown mental breakdowns before creating all of those videos. And it was just because I didn't really know where this was going. I had done event planning and wedding planning for my career. Well, it had just started, but that's what I was looking forward to. And kind of for something so drastic to happen in life and that be taken away from you, you're just confused. And you're but this isn't what I was supposed to be doing, right? And I lost that part of myself because what I thought was myself was event and wedding planning, and that part was gone. And so you're left with, who am I? And I think there was just this huge thing of I'm graduating college. I don't have a career. I moved in with my partner. Too many new things, too many unexpected things, and mental breakdowns every day, if not every other day. And it was exhausting, along with social media, because social media is not really my thing per se. That was exhausting, and having to maybe put on a front because that wasn't who I was in front of the camera. That was tough. It was a whole year of pretending. And I'm a real one, so I'm not a pretender. But then 2022 came, and I said, I'm no longer going to cry. It's fucking exhausting. I am no longer going to call my friends every other day because I can't figure out the exterior problem, when the problem is me. And I'm going to seek whatever help I can. And as much as I've done therapy in the past, and therapy has definitely helped, I wanted to try something different. And when I was younger, I grew up in temple. Like I was in Buddhist temple. Ironically, there was one literally 5 minutes from my house where I had just moved. And I gave it a try, and there was something in me that just changed and continues. And I continue to change. I continue to evolve, right? That's not something that happens like immediately. But there was a click where it's like, yo, we're not gonna do this anymore. We're gonna transform. We're going to adapt. We're going to become a better version of you. This is gonna be a you haven't seen before, and it's not. This is a different Amina that I've ever seen before. I definitely want to connect with myself more. I want to make myself happy. I want to create a purpose. And I think Cooking Szn didn't have a purpose. The purpose was just to cook these foods and like share them to people, which I love to do. But my purpose now in Cooking Szn is to help people understand whether they're going through mental illness or have chronic illnesses. Food shapes our body, and not literally, but yes, literally, but soulfully, and physically, right? And it's just like such a beautiful thing. And I just want everyone who struggles with mental health, which is the majority of our generation, to learn that like, yeah, we can eat like fucking like fried chicken. Like, yo, I'll tear up some fried chicken every now and then. Don't get it twisted. But like, for the most part, to feed our body what it wants, what it needs. And it's just going to feed our soul. It's going to feed the mind, belly, and soul. And I now have a purpose, and my purpose is to do that. And it's fucking beautiful. And I'm super excited to share this new version of Cooking Szn, a Cooking Szn with a concept, Cooking Szn with a goal, and Cooking Szn to be shared. And I thank every single one of you for like checking in with me. There are people that checked in with me, and it was so sweet. Like, I couldn't believe people actually cared about how I was doing. You know, I just cook food, you know, and that was so touching. But yeah, you're gonna see Cooking Szn now implemented in 3 different ways. And first is obviously going to be the food, right? I love food. I love it. It's gonna be food. Second is going to be mind. So we're gonna do a lot of mindfulness. I'll take you through some meditations that I do, talk to some people about what they go through and how they've dealt with it, just to be very real. I want to keep everything real and open, and I want it to be an intellectual kind of thing where everyone's learning about something in terms of mindfulness. And 3 is going to be the soul. Like, we're doing things that are good for the soul, whether it's physical health, or going to restaurants, traveling, implementing all of these awesome things. So I can't wait for you all to join me on this new journey. It's a real one. This one's real. And thank you all for sticking with me and believing in me. And it's only up from here, baby. Maybe a podcast, maybe a book. I don't know. We'll figure out what else we're gonna have going on here. So